internet famous Juice, who is now known for his realness.
Yo, been a long week. You want to know what? This is like the slowest week between podcasts that have ever existed.
Yeah, it really has. Like the traffic
normally,
supports that.
Normally it's like, oh man, blink. Oh, it's Wednesday night again. Now it's like, oh my God. It feels like 2 weeks have gone by. I've been hit up by 1 million people. Shout out to everybody who sent messages.
It didn't help that this weekend the same sort of thing happened, but a little bit differently. Off-table antics resulted in somebody getting banned.
So break it down. I'm completely unaware of such a thing.
I'm just gonna paraphrase. There was a GT out west, Kansas City. I don't know which side of the border. It was a charity event. There was some words had between, I guess, during when it was going down, and then it got taken over to social media, completely blown out of context. The GT ended up banning the person, or at least one of the people, and the stuff they said was just cringy. I mean, it was laugh out loud, but it's definitely cringy. And so then now we're seeing the first instance of people getting banned for what happened off the table and not at the event. So
to kind of paraphrase to some comments was like, you won't come to my game store and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to you.
It was something, but it just goes to show that like people act, the TOs acted quickly. They didn't want any of that, and it got dealt with really quick. So I mean, like within an hour of this happening, Reese put out Frontline Gaming put out, not publicly, put out their floor rules to the TO scene. So those are out.
I got a copy of those. Yeah, they look pretty solid.
Right.
Look pretty good. Probably exactly what we all wanted, right?
And for the most part, if you're familiar with the ETC, with the card system, just like soccer and football, like red card, yellow card, stuff like that, that was in there. We're not really supposed to talk about the whole thing, like publicly, because
it's version 1
stuff
draft.
might change.
It's a draft right now.
Yeah, so stuff might change, and then people would get confused.
And also,
but they're definitely
Rob, real
it.
talk, they don't care what you guys have to say. Like without trying to piss you off, they are the governing body of their own business and their own organization. At this point,
right.
A code of conduct, literally the consumer's input is not on the table. You see what I'm saying? Because it's actually to govern you, right? It's not. It's to keep you in line. So they're putting it out, keeping it in check. Version 1, then they're gonna make their version 2 probably, and I imagine it's gonna be probably like version 1.2, version 1.3.
I was getting ready to say, for anybody who believes that it's not going to be more than 2 or 3 versions, and to be honest, that's exactly what it needs to be. Good on them for not just creating a document and saying this is the law. Let it stew a little bit. Let some TOs wrap their brains around it. Reach out to some forum of people and take something in. And take it from there. I'm excited, man. It's, in my opinion, chess clocks and what these floor rules are the foundation for what the game needs to be.
If this game is going to move forward into anything like
Correct.
Blizzard League, the fucking awesome Overwatch League, anything like that, if we're going to go anywhere like that in the future.
Yeah, League of Legends, any concept like that. ESPN the Ocho will not talk to us.
Simple fact of the matter is we have dice, measuring tapes, and user error. So we have to eliminate as much user error as possible. Chess clocks and code of conduct are step 1 in many unforeseen steps in bringing competitive wargaming to the masses to consume as another form of entertainment. That's where I think that's the connect.
And Kenny, I want to go on what you just said there. That is for the competitive players, right? But for anybody who's not a competitive player, that doesn't mean that you don't benefit from this. I love playing football in my backyard. It's fun to me. I'm not a professional athlete. That doesn't stop me from watching it on Sunday.
But the rules of the NFL are still important to you guys.
Right. But that still is like, I want to know, like, damn it, throw the flag. I am the ref.
Holding, motherfucker.
Yeah, don't you see, so that's exactly. So just because, I'm not just because you guys aren't a quote unquote professional or you guys just like to hobby for fun doesn't mean that you wouldn't enjoy 5 years from now pulling up ESPN the Ocho and watching, some guys play 40K on a competitive level.
Real quick, Juice, Sindri came in and said, who is the law? Haspel, do you have any comments?
Yeah, I am the law.
Fact.
Mama, she is the law. I am the law.
That's right. That's right. Mama, you ain't nothing.